Well, thanks for sticking around. I'm the closing act tonight. It's taken 40 some odd years. We'll say 48. 48 years. Coming up on 49. So, thanks everyone for being here. I'm David Curtis, and I'm a dad, primarily. That's my main job. I have two lovely children. They're visiting in Texas, of all places, this week, but they're coming back. And I'm a Green Party candidate for the Secretary of State race in 2014. I've been gearing up for this about a year now, so we've done advance work for a year with about 75 people for the initial team. California is a big state, probably noticed. There's about 40 million of us, 39 million plus. So I have a message for you tonight. The Green Party is basically an act of defiance at this point, and that's my attitude I bring to it. Defiance of a government that isn't doing what we want, hasn't been for quite a while. Big money stole our government, and big money runs the elections. Big money selects candidates for us, closes us out of debates. Big money gets their agenda served, and the people don't get theirs. The will of the people isn't governing us right now. Big money prevents democracy. We don't have a democracy. Californians are shut out of the decision-making process at almost every level. Our representatives don't represent us. The results are a corporate takeover of California, an endless drug war, fracking, nuclear power accidents, GMO frankenfood, and fake democracy. Corporations that break the law and endanger human life will not see their business licenses renewed by my office. We can end the drug war. Police are arresting non-violent drug users who then face mandatory sentences, and our tax dollars get burned on more Prison Planet. Meanwhile, TV shows you ads for more, latest anti-depression drugs, and that's okay somehow. It's time to end the classist, racist, and failing drug war and focus on the real criminals, the corporate criminals. And how about our water supply? I keep hearing about Washington's all of the above energy plans. Well, fracking poisons our drinking water. The companies doing fracking won't even tell us all the ingredients they're injecting into our groundwater. Perhaps you've seen video of folks holding a match to their kitchen faucets and water catching flame, and we're supposed to be drinking that stuff. That's why I will revoke the licenses of businesses that engage in fracking. The recent disclosure of San Onofre after spending $400 million on faulty replacement designs. Nuclear power's done. As Secretary of State, I will suspend the state licenses of companies that engage in any aspect of nuclear power generation and transmission. And what about GMOs? We tried to label them recently, and somehow we aren't, as voters in a free society, even able to label our products anymore. Labeling GMOs is not enough. Let's suspend the state licenses of Monsanto and other GMO hucksters. Yeah, people kind of are asleep about the Secretary of State role, but the Secretary of State issues all the state licenses and decides who gets to renew those licenses. So it's a powerful point position for that. Let's just suspend their licenses. GMOs are not safe. Don't let Monsanto shovel their frankenfoods down our children's throats. Yeah. California needs the precautionary principle. Businesses must prove their services and products are safe. I will not let Monsanto, PG&E, the fossil fuel industries, and other corporate crooks use our kids as science experiments. I will do more than just crack down on how many business licenses are issued to corporate crooks. I will reboot California's democracy by reducing the influence of those same crooks in our government. Who here has $1.5 million to run for state assembly? Anybody? I don't want to point anybody out, but most of us don't. Californians literally cannot afford to have our government run this way. We can't afford it. Candidates funded by the corporate elite gives us a government that serves only the corporate elite. I'm going to end the era of big money's control over California's elections. The play-to-pay system must go. I will enact a public campaign financing system like the states of Maine and Arizona have already done. If we want a government that serves the people and serves the public, we need candidates who are publicly funded. It's as simple as that. California has the biggest legislative districts in the United States. Our state senators represent more people than our US congressional reps. There are only 80 state reps and 40 state senators for nearly 40 million of us. You know, that's not quality time, that's not representation. We need smaller districts for more accountable representation, for functional representation. You know, that's what government is supposed to be. We're kept out at every point. We're kept out of the private debates. The debates have been made into private events that if we send our candidates to attend these debates, we get arrested, we get chained to chairs for hours. We're excluded from TV, we're cut off. We've got a top 2 primary, and it needlessly is reducing voter choice for us. They're trying to predict the outcome of our democracy. I would not advocate for the repeal. I would not only advocate for the repeal of the top 2 primary, I would use the special elections as proving grounds. I would use special elections to prove that we can move forward on all these much needed election reforms. Instant runoff voting, public financing, proportional representation, and we've got to figure out how to abandon the top 2 primary. We can do all this and more, but I need your help. I hope you all signed up those sheets with your email. I've got to reach 1.5 million of you, and it's really hard to do that when I'm not sponsored by Monsanto or GE or something. And it's hard to do that. So I'm going to do it regardless because I don't care. It's an act of defiance. Please give generously. We don't have any PACs or corporate funding for this campaign. That's what distinguishes the Green Party and what validates what we're doing. We don't take that corporate money, and that's the core difference. We don't take the money. We're all grown-ups here. With money comes strings, and they're told what to do with that money. So we don't take it. I hope you will engage with this campaign, help me reach the voters, and I'm going to need your help to make it through. You deserve a government that represents you. And just please take a look at what I'm doing over the next coming months. I'm going to be running for a year. And I'm not going to be on television. They don't even put our governor candidates on television. I'll be lucky to get some radio spots, and I'll just be earning as much media as I can. I'll do whatever it takes to earn some media. And so I'm not afraid of getting arrested. I'm not afraid of I come from a family of law enforcement. I'm really comfortable dealing with police officers. I can bring some to the game with me. And as far as getting to the debate, they're excluding us from the debates with private hired cops, rent-a-cops. Well, I can rent some cops too. We're gonna meet them at their own game. So thanks for coming, thanks for sticking it out, and let's go get them.